Hello. I'm so excited for this game. So excited. Let me know about volumes and stuff. I have played around with the settings. There are a lot of content warnings in this game. But they should pop up like there, I think, in that bit of the game, just before they're needed. So be aware. So I know basically nothing. I mean, I've played all the other Life is Strange's, but I know basically nothing about this one, but I'm so excited. So let's go. Oh. So I got the digital deluxe, ultra deluxe version. So I should have all the things. I quite like that. I don't know. But I don't know what's like extra and what's normal. See, I quite like that. That looks like a cozy jumper. That looks like something I would wear. So I might go with that. Oh. Do I get to choose different indoor and outdoor? Or is it? I guess it's the same. Because the duck. So if I... Yeah, it's the same. Okay, so we'll do that. Okay. Let's go. So excited. Hope it's good. Hope it's good! Oh, hi, Eclipse.
Well, I'll be damned. I didn't know you were a criminal mastermind, Miss Caulfield.
There's a lot you don't know about me.
Truly, is nothing easy? How do we get around that?
I'm not despairing yet. Let me take a look.
I need my hands, Euclid. Sorry.
I hope whoever Neb is, they don't mind that I'm in their pub.
I am.
And if they do mind, I hope I can take them.
I am 100% not going to get everything right. I am definitely not going to find out the secrets.
I'm not about to leave before I've gotten a few good photos of this joint.
I don't know how many endings there are. I'm not aiming for a specific one. I am just going to make all the choices that feel right in the moment for the story. Like, the choices that I would make, I guess, if it was me. I
Oh, yeah.
apologize if they're not the choices you
Easy
would make.
peasy.
Sure about this?
Positive.
But you can play it for yourself to make other choices, can't you?
Wait for it. Go!
Talk about descending into the mouth of hell.
So glad you told me about this place. It's incredible.
Ew. That's one word for it. I had a friend in undergrad who was obsessed with this building. She never broke in, though. She clearly wasn't as crazy as you.
Urban exploration is kind of my thing. I can't see a busted old place and simply not go into it.
What is it about empty spaces?
I don't know. An abandoned building has the potential to be anything. Just by going inside, I make it into something new.
It hasn't asked me what I got for the ending.
Hell yeah.
Of,
Let's hit the bar.
Not a bad shot.
Oh, let
like
me
whether we sacrifice the
Don't.
city or not.
What?
The
I
town.
don't usually rearrange the space if I can help it. I want it to look exactly like it would without human interference.
Got it. Hands off. Is there anything that I should be doing?
I'll have a vodka martini.
Any cocktail I make you here will be entirely spiders. Ugh.
Ooh. I am not good at photography. Like, I don't know anything about, like, framing a shot or... My photos are not going to be the world's best.
So what are we looking for exactly? Besides photographing random detritus?
Most of the shoots I do, I find a focus. Something to hang the rest of the series on.
Like,
I'll know it when I see it.
Neula.
Something lonely. The loneliest thing you can find.
Gotcha, boss. Oof. Try not to breathe too deep. This place looks like it's 90% asbestos.
Can I, like, choose? How do I take photos?
Oof. Hey, partner in crime.
Yo, yo, yo.
Come check this out.
I'm glad Sophie's having fun. Hate to bring an unappreciative audience to a trespassing.
What are you smiling about?
Nothing. Looks almost like a face.
Ooh, it does.
How old did you say this place was?
I think it was built in the 60s, but it only closed down like a decade ago.
Really? It looks like it's been abandoned for half a century.
Maybe the tackier something is, the faster the rate of decay.
Then wouldn't that jacket be totally decayed by now?
Mean. This is couture.
Crosstalk.
Hail Satan. Edgy.
Ready to pledge yourself to the
Can't
Prince
I-
of Lies?
I can't take a photo of that.
I don't go in for angels or demons. People are nasty enough all on their own.
God, I have
Something to bring you back to the beginning. Imagine that.
I remember. Weird kid.
Maybe if I just ignore this, nothing will pop out of it.
Fun party though. There was an ice cream cake.
Guess these haven't been greased in a minute.
Wow. It looks so much cleaner than it did online.
Are there photos?
Yeah. The old website is still up.
Wonder who's paying the hosting fees.
Someone who loves kitsch and dust.
I do not know what makes for good photographic composition.
Figured out what your focus is gonna be yet?
Not yet, but I'll know it when I see it.
Is that all snow? I was trying to work out what it was. Also, it said pull down the tarp. What tarp? Like over here. Okay, this way, I guess.
I'm glad Sophie's having fun. Hate to bring an unappreciative audience to a trespassing.
Good thing this building isn't on campus. My mom would definitely have had it razed to the ground by now.
Think of the expensive new lit building she'd replace it with.
For sure. Expensive, new, and inoffensive.
This tarp, I guess. Something else I can look at first?
Do gumballs have an expiration date?
Absolutely.
I'll pass. Is this seizing the means of production?
There's a gnome in it. Yeah, I know. My main objective, yeah, pull down the tarp. I'm busy finding things.
I've never bowled anything above a 180. Way to go, Doug.
Way to go,
Oh.
Doug.
Oh,
Oh.
Doug, no.
Oh, Doug. Oh dear, Doug. Guess I'm not an employee, so I can't go in there.
My money's on one half-full Bic lighter to win it all.
Why did I think that said Violet Fluffernutter? I mean, Violet Fluffernutter is an awesome name. I'm having that.
Oh, man. I'm 9 years late for my free slice of za.
Man, we could have had a free slice of za, guys.
For sale, bowling shoes. Extremely worn.
Shoes? Are shoes lonely?
super lonely. Sans feet. Shoes were the subject of the first photo of mine your mom ever saw.
Oh my god. This year's Caledon University artist in residence sent my mom foot pics?
I guess there are just some things about your mom you don't know.
Ugh, I'm gonna throw up.
It was a shot of a messy closet in a condemned house. Someone left behind all their shoes. Your mom loved it.
Hypocritical of her considering she never liked it when my closet was messy, but
That's quite a good angle. To my eye, anyway.
figured out what your focus is gonna be yet?
Not yet, but I'll know it when I see it.
It's whatever's under this tarp, I guarantee it, because that's what is my objective. But I don't know if that's going to end like the segment. You never can tell.
I told you this place was the portal to hell. Behold, a devil.
Aw, it's cute. I think it looks like an off-brand M&M.
Yeah? I think it looks like Mr. Peanut on meth. And I hate it.
I wonder if there's any way to get it out of here.
What? You mean steal it?
It's not like anybody is gonna miss it.
Couldn't you steal something that doesn't feast on the tears of orphaned children?
Well, doesn't even matter. It's way too big to drag out with just the two of us.
What about the small guys?
Aw, hey, my very own Mr. Peanut on meth. Life finds a way. I could never resist a deal. They must have thought something was worth preserving, back when they closed this place down.
So much for never rearranging a space.
That is cool.
Damn. I bet that was stunning when it caught the light.
Oh shit. That's it, huh?
Hmm?
The centerpiece you wanted, right? The loneliest thing in here or whatever.
It was made to be beautiful.
And now no one ever looks at it. Until today.
Something like that. Not in love with this angle, though. There. Help me find a way up?
Hey, K-Wolf,
got it,
how's
boss.
it going? Another day in paradise, eh?
No thanks, I value my ankles.
What if I don't value your ankles?
Looks like someone has used this to get around those stairs.
I mean, I know nothing about this game.
You okay?
Apart from that, I'm so excited for it.
Damn. Yeah, I'm fine. That could have been bad.
See, this is why you need an assistant. In case you break your ass and need an ass ambulance.
I might need
Go
an
get your
ass
shot. Let
ambulance.
me figure out how to get you back down.
Armed and ready. Let's find that shot.
How are your parkour skills?
Top notch.
Any other options?
Other?
Ain't no
Yes.
rule that says a carousel
Better?
horse can't bowl.
I'll keep looking.
I thought there was a white dot here, but no. Trick of the light. I do enjoy the content warnings. I've chosen to put those in. I wouldn't have them in if I was playing on my own, but I think they're useful for you guys.
The gnomes smoking weed really pull the place together. I'm guessing that's the right room. Are you here because I took one of your children? Have I unlocked some foul curse? Pretty shitty leaving these around for someone else to find. That's the second biggest monkey DJ I've ever seen.
Weird that you've got a list of the size of the monkey DJs you've seen.
Always wondered what's inside a bowling ball. Turns out it's just more bowling ball. Wonder if the birthday room was any less terrifying back in its heyday. Yes, this is the angle I need.
It would be quite funny to play this game taking the worst photos you possibly could, like if I took that. I mean, I don't know. I mean, maybe that is good framing. I don't know. I don't know what makes for a good photo, guys. My instinct is to just put it slap bang in the middle, but I feel like that's boring. Maybe that sort of thing. Maybe that sort of thing. That's a bit more interesting. She found a ladder. Yes.
Wow. Valet service too? This place is bougie.
Please remember to tip your ladder driver. Did you get your shot? And let's get the hell out of this death trap.
Also, I'd be taking multiple photos. I wouldn't just take one photo of each thing I wanted a photo of. I'd be, if I was her, and obviously
You
I'm
sure
not,
this thing's safe?
I would be taking
Nope.
like loads of shots
Come
of
on.
each thing.
I'm starving. This loneliness makes me want a sandwich. Oof. Beautiful display.
But
Check
I
this
don't know if
out.
she's
It's
using a film
perfect.
camera. She is not using a film camera.
Oh, show me the angle.
Oh shit.
Oh my god.
What?
Now take a photo of that. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. That's perfect, surely.
Ooh, holy shit. Are you okay?
I need a drink. Do you need a drink?
You read my mind. Turtle?
Turtle.
Wait. Surely it's an awesome photo when it's smashed. No? Is this why I'm not a photographer?
My powers might not last.
That's okay. We will.
Chloe!
Max. You dead?
Yep.
Oh yeah. I mean no. Not dead. Just thinking.
But the game doesn't know which ending I got. I mean, I got both endings. I've played it through multiple times. But it doesn't know which ending
Cosmopolitan
in
for
my head.
Max. Vodka shot for Safi. Very on brand in both cases.
Perfect. Thanks a ton, Amanda.
Hey, you look really good today.
You think so? I switched shampoos.
Oh.
Not sure about it yet.
So, what are you up to later?
Oh, have you played this or seen it, K-Wolf?
I've got a darkroom all-nighter in my immediate future.
That Protestant work ethic's a killer. You know she was flirting with you, right?
What?
Amanda, are you actually this oblivious?
Oh, guilty.
Oh, okay.
Flirting is like a foreign language
I've
to
been
me.
avoiding
You spent all those years on the road, meeting new people
content
every
involving
day,
this.
and you still can't tell when someone's into you?
I don't know. You don't meet a lot of suitors in abandoned buildings.
Is this about the blue-haired girl whose picture you keep in your wallet?
Me?
Wait, you snooped in my wallet?
Stop
I'm the
deflecting.
blue-haired girl.
The girl with the blue hair. What's the deal with you two?
That's me. I'm the girl with the blue hair. So, in my canonical playthrough, like, I didn't play it on stream, but in my canonical playthrough, like my first playthrough, I was just friends with Chloe, and I sacrificed Chloe for the town.
She's just an old friend from when I was a kid.
Must have been some friend if you still keep her picture in your wallet.
Don't use your daytime TV shrink voice on me. New subject.
I do kind
No,
of feel
come
like
on. You never talk about yourself.
Anybody
Would it kill you to open up
who-
the teeny tiniest bit?
in their first
What
playthrough
happened?
chose Chloe over the entire town. No, but anyone who chose Chloe over the entire town has got issues. Like, obviously I did
She-
it in subsequent playthroughs, but I'm like,
You died
no matter how much you love
my senior
someone,
year.
Oh, shit.
Nah, hey, it's cool.
like an entire
That was a
town
long
full of
time
people
ago.
versus one person.
You want to talk about something else?
God, yes.
Deal. Amanda, thoughts?
Oh, I don't know. Yeah. Oh, I don't know. Is she our type? I'm gonna say no.
I mean, maybe I'm in the minority here, but she's not really my type. She's really cool, though.
Max, you're always talking about how you feel rootless. Maybe
I
a
feel
new
like
friend would be a good
dating
way
someone
to
who-
set down some roots. Talk to her.
Works in a bar, runs a bar.
About what? What do normal people even talk about?
Mostly
It's gonna
gas
limit your
prices.
social life a little
But we're
bit.
aiming a little bit higher. I mean, go look around. She's responsible for half the decor in this place. Learn what she likes.
Yeah. Yeah. Why the hell not, you know? Okay then.
All right, steady.
Ooh. Time to go be normal.
You want to be
All
normal.
I have to do is find some things
And
Amanda
I'm-
likes and then talk about
I'm
them.
controlling
I
you.
can do that.
This is not. It's not going to go well. I'm just saying.
Like I haven't heard that one.
No way. The soup future is in my hands. All I have to do is find some things Amanda likes and then talk about them. When in New England, do as the New Englanders do.
Cool. That's clearly going to have massive impacts.
Diamond and Reggie came to a few of my seminars, but I've never seen them hanging out before.
How do you do, fellow kids? You guys aren't sticking around over Christmas, are you?
Let's see. Stay here or go home and let my dad drag me to church 3 times a week? Oh, I'll be here. Besides, a lot of the Abraxas kids stay over break. We've all got tasks to finish.
What kind of secret society assigns busy work?
The kind that's famous for immature pranks and ragers.
So, why do people join Abraxas?
Oh, it's Abraxas
sounds like a lot
like
of
the
stress.
Vortex Club.
The only thing worse than being an Abraxas is not being an Abraxas. If you want any recognition at all.
It didn't used to be this way. It used to be about activism and creating art that matters. Now it's mostly for networking and worshiping Vin Lang, the president.
Sounds like a bummer.
Sounds like the Vortex
Well-
Club.
Good luck, you guys.
I bet you $10 she asks her out.
I saw what was in your pocket, Reggie. You have no ends.
Could you at least buy me
One day, I'd like to play Go with Moses and Safi. Just have to learn the game first. I thought I was Caledon's resident Polaroid taker. Clearly someone else has taken the plunge. Ah, undergrads.
Yoink.
What? There's no way this is meant to be like this.
Ah, toasty one.
Hell yeah, Diamond. Way to go.
Oh, written directed by Diamond Washington. Hmm. Well done, Diamonds.
Safi is too excited about my social life.
Why are you talking to me? Talk to her.
Okay. Gotta love any piece that can make a snowy tree look somehow cozy. Well, that doesn't look right. Gosh, these are really beautiful. Caledon doesn't have a monopoly on Lakeport's artistic genius, I guess. I admire commitment to a bid as much as the next girl, but the bid here is just confusing.
I love the little cartoon. That is so cute.
Safi says the bands that play here are small, but have heart. I'm not sure if that's a compliment.
There's one over here.
You really think so?
I mean, I'm assuming this one isn't supposed to be upside down. It could be. I don't understand art as much as I would like to. I mean, I do have an A level in it, but I just like
So
making it. I
I
don't
don't know.
like
fake.
analyzing it.
And I cannot stress this enough. Aw.
Ha!
Oh man, I want to get on the bad pickup line board. I wonder if anyone here knows any good ones I could borrow.
Do you have kidney stones because your body rocks? Hey baby, if you're in a book, you'd be fine, Prince. You must be a bank because you have my interest and I have to wait in line to talk to you. So now I need to ask people for pickup lines, I guess.
Tell me you've got a terrible pickup line to share.
Are you a campfire? Because you're smoking hot and I want some more.
Nice.
Diamond and Reggie came to a few of my seminars, but I've never
Survey question. You two know any good pickup lines?
Lots of calories in that drink. I know a great way to burn them off. Woo! Too old school?
Ugh. Cringeworthy, but a classic. Maybe that'll get me up there.
good beer, good ethics. What else could you ask for?
You don't have to be a member of the Snapping Turtle to know what we have to offer. Yeah. Beer, arts, sustainability, and fair labour practices. Nice.
Amanda recommends Misery Cult, huh? I can work with that.
Oh, is that another upside down painting? Excuse I.
If Amanda's note is anything to go by, this canvas placement isn't part of the artist's vision.
Yeah! Sweet, sweet Chivos.
Ah, yes. The telltale signs of a 10 coffee all-nighter.
Yeah, achievement.
Just talk to her, Max. You know how to talk?
No.
Usually.
I'm going to try and find stuff, but I'm not going to obsess about finding stuff. Not in this playthrough. I will do another playthrough probably off
I'm
stream,
ready to talk to Amanda, but
where we'll try and
it
get like
might not hurt to keep learning about her.
other endings and what have you, and get all the achievements and all the collectibles and whatever. But this playthrough is just for fun and just to see what happens.
Amanda probably knows which beer is actually good. I could ask her.
Right, there's another dot there.
Jeez, Amanda has a huge family. Wonder what that's like.
So now I've got
Okay,
lots to
3
talk to you
pickup
about.
lines. That's enough material, right?
Busy night?
Oh, Julie called off, so I haven't gotten a single break all shift. My bladder's about to explode.
Go, pee. You can talk to me later.
It's a fabulous idea. Don't go anywhere. That's the 3rd glass this week, Reggie.
Reggie!
I got this. Bathroom. Now.
You are a literal angel. I owe you. Out of the way, freshman!
Reggie's lucky I'm not gonna make him sweep up the glass.
Are freshmen allowed to drink?
Mercury must be in retrograde. Come here, my sharp little friends.
I don't know what freshman means.
Moonlighting, huh?
Hey, photography's a tough industry.
Like, I don't know how old a freshman would be. I don't think they'd be... Yeah, if they're over 21.
Next time, remember, the class goes on the table.
Oh, my bladder thanks you.
Tell your bladder it's my pleasure.
Oh, and I saw you fix the paintings. We're gonna have to put you on payroll.
Yeah? I'm pretty amazing.
So hey, you were gonna say something before all that.
Oh god, do I have to choose? Okay, which would I go for? I would probably go for beer recommendations.
Recommend a beer for someone who hates the taste of beer.
Except for, I
Handlebar
do not
cider.
hate the taste of beer.
That's the maxist thing on tap.
How did you...
It's my job to know the regulars. I am the all-seeing eye of Lakeport, Vermont.
Yeah, but they're in the USA.
You're starting to sound like one of those Abraxas guys.
That dork-ass rich kid secret society? Bite your tongue.
Like, in the UK. They definitely can from 18. Oh, I get to ask more. Cool.
So, you're a Misery Cult fan?
For sure. So cool that you know them.
I'm not gonna lie, you're just getting
No,
deep
sorry.
shit.
I actually had never heard of them until I read your rec on the whiteboard.
Oh, right. You're not a Lakeport local, duh.
So, educate me. I want to know.
Misery Cult were the first band out of Lakeport to make it big. They kind of founded the Lakeport music scene.
That's true.
What does make it big mean in this context?
I mean,
really like
they
her
got
sweater,
college
though.
radio
Hers too.
airplay as far away as New Hampshire. So yeah, pretty big.
Those photos on the wall over there. Is that your family?
Yep, all 6 of us. My poor mother. I love those goobers. Plus, I'm the oldest, so they have to do what I say.
I gotta know what the deal is with the pickup lines.
My buddy Henry and I were co-headlining a comedy night.
Holy shit, you do comedy? And this is the first I'm hearing
I did,
about
yes.
it?
I
Sorry,
splurged
sorry.
and got
Listen quietly.
the
Please
like
proceed.
ultra deluxe.
So the whole
super
drive up, he's
fancy
telling me
edition.
the grossest pickup lines he can think of, trying to get me to
So,
squirm.
I
Dumb
think that's why
bro
Euclid's
shit.
here.
Anyway, it turned into a
said there
competition,
were
which I
cats.
won. Nobody knows grosser pickup lines than a small town lesbian.
And the competition turned into the chalkboard?
So, give it a shot. What's the best pickup line you've got?
Oh god. What's that? I seem to have lost my number.
Hey, baby. I seem to have lost my number. Can I borrow yours?
I like your enthusiasm.
Oh, is that not bad enough?
So, I was thinking,
That we should totally do something in Lakeport sometime?
you could show off the local music scene.
Oh, hell yeah. There's this band, Revenge Horse, that I've been meaning to check out.
Based on that name alone,
I did
I'm
try.
100% in.
I'm
So,
not even good at bad pickup lines,
ugh,
it turns out.
I like to make sure that boundaries get set early. So, zero pressure, either way. But, is this a date thing or is this a friend thing?
I don't know! Oh god, I don't know. I'm gonna say friends thing.
I was thinking more of a friend thing.
Cool. That's why I asked.
Friend thing it is.
Look at you, Max, doing normal people shit like some kind of healthy,
that how
productive
grown-ups make
member of
friends?
society. How do you feel?
I have no idea. The last 10 minutes are a total blur. But Amanda's really cool.
Moses,
Hey. Oh, how was the shoot?
we almost died.
We didn't almost die.
Yeah, 'cause I saved us. I deserve a medal. So, what are we doing? The night's young. We should hang out. Just the three of us?
There's a meteor shower tonight. I'm conducting research, but it could be fun with other people. You should come. Both of you.
That's perfect. All we need is. Hold on.
She's a mile a minute tonight.
She gets this way when she's in a good mood.
Courtesy of Madame President, Mommy Dearest. At least until she remembers that I have her credit card. Shall we?
What giggle?
Give me the Cliff Notes version of what we're actually here to see.
A bunch of little pieces of a shattered asteroid.
From 11 million miles away.
This is what I get for introducing you to.
I have never
Wow.
seen meteors. A meteor shower.
So,
I really
should
want
we
to.
be worried about this crazy
Somehow
asteroid
I
hitting
just
Earth?
always miss it.
Not in our lifetime. And it'll probably disintegrate before it reaches the surface.
All right, Max. If you have 24 hours before the world ends, what would you do?
Let's be honest. I'd probably just put on Return of the Living Dead and eat an entire pizza
Nope.
by myself. Why mess with her teen?
She died doing what she loved.
No, I
Awful
was ill
quiet
last
over
week.
there, Murph.
I was
Don't want to weigh in?
dying of
Oh,
COVID.
I wasn't listening. But, hey,
Not
looks like the
really in
equipment's
a-
working.
Comic viewing.
Why am I not
mood.
at home wrapped up in a blanket burrito right now?
FOMO.
I don't know. Me and Moses out in town without you? Think of the wild times you would have missed.
Lakeport's most notorious party animals. Bow, 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 bow. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Oh, I brought cups. Figured that was better than passing the bottle around.
Yeah,
This is the best
I
you
don't
could do?
have
I
binoculars
don't work
either.
in this building. Don't blame me for the astronomy department's bad taste.
Mine says, I'm the world's horniest grandma.
Are you saying
Grab a
you're
mug,
not?
Max. Oh.
I am. I'm fine now. I've still got a bit of a cough, but I'm fine. I'm going for the toilet.
You know me. I love my potty humor.
How will this action have consequences?
I have some good news. It's big, but I can't tell you what it is.
You can't tell us you have good news and then
I don't want to say anything else until everything is finalized.
mysterious. Well, whatever we're celebrating, I think it calls for a selfie.
Oh, I just got this camera and I want to get some good use out of it.
What should we say?
Damn, I think I have hypothermia.
Moses
has
hypothermia.
I've got incoming.
I'm gonna, you know, do my thing.
What is your thing?
Good news, huh?
You two and your secrets. How you ever hold a conversation with each other is beyond me.
I'm dying to know what Sophie's good news is. Maybe I can somehow convince
Oh,
her
is
to
that
spill.
what her thing is? Right. It is basically time for ads. I think this is a good place for an ad break. So I will see you on the other side, so you don't have to miss a second of the game.
Really?
Yep, that's the idea.
Quick, before he gives you the slip.
Make these nice and tight.
All right, you bring that fast
Well, that went
back to
better.
Tilly so we can all have a nice little chat. I'm gonna head over there now to check she's okay.
With pleasure.
I'll take his horse. He won't be needing it no more.
You just ran him. Right, now I want to go down to the floor to get some chiral crystals. Do I have such a thing? Oh, I've got fuck all on me. I don't have a climbing anchor. Ooh, there was a ladder there. Yeah. I think we jump on the one that's coming up to us.
It looks like we actually have to wait until it looks like it's too far, and then we
Yeah.
have to jump on it. It seems.
Yeah.
Because otherwise you're not going to do it.
We jump on it when we've gone past
it. Looks like it's flush, you have to wait a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like right now. Nope.
I thought you
Yeah,
said...
it's so hard. Like, you got like so little time.
I thought you said now. So I jumped. Okay. I didn't think I'd lit it. Apparently I did. I blew myself up a little bit. Maybe we should just run. Maybe we should run. Oh.
Hell. Sam, your client's dead. Order's null and void. We're done.
Diddle-oo. Do.
All right then. Let's go rob some fools.
Let's do it.
Good job finding this spot. You found it too. I wouldn't
Are you-
have.
are you
had to
okay?
Talk me into it.
Are you alright?
The Sprawl, news about the war. On the front lines are homegrown
I never know what the
heroes
rules are about that
toe-to-toe
villain.
against the treacherous Marvagians. But back in the barracks, folks from home and away are signing up to do their part. You might even find the odd Marvagian joining our ranks to fight against their own. Go get 'em, soldier. And get...
Don't think I know what that is. Hello. Right. Let's do all these things that we have to do. Oh, we've got messages and oh dear. Right. This might take a while, guys. Oh. My mouse is disconnected for reasons. There we go. The difference of our position will show stars in your window. I cannot even imagine. I was going to face the full bricks coat, but said I'm cold on top of this observatory that I can't remember it. Wouldn't be so cold if you'd stayed in the Snapping Turtle. Amanda, you can't see me to a shower from inside a bar. She'd know if she ever left the bar. My little sister's calling me out. Did you bring the heated gloves I got you? Those gloves are currently unaccounted for, so they're lost. They're on a journey of self-discovery. Why is that still? Oh, there's a lot. There's a lot. It's like you can do in the world with a good friend who won't snitch. Some of you don't know when to quit. I'm not going to read all these out. I'm just going to like skim through them. Because I don't know how much information I need from these. And there seems like there's a lot. Ooh, that's cool. Phaethon is named after the son of the Greek god Helios. Drove his dad's son chariot for one day and did such a shit job, Zeus killed him with lightning. Oh dear. Love to Tony, the best boo ever, the finals week care package. Old what's name never did anything like this for me. So satisfying to see how far my students can go. Stephen Nickleby Award for best short story. Most recent episode of Get a Clue, Crosstalk's #1 true crime podcast. Ooh. Ever since I've tried living alone, it's been lonely, became a kitten foster. Oh, why have you not? Hi Nitro, how's it going? Why have you not posted a picture? Skillet, wok, griddle, and saucepan. That is so cool. Those are such cool names for kittens. Crafting memo in spring, so for they're full. All majors welcome. Ah, it's a writing class. Cool, cool, cool. Happy 27th, one of my biggest fans, my sister Gladys. Yeah, I'm good, thank you. So happy this game's here. I'm loving it. Don't let friends piss themselves in public. Thanks for the save, Max, and for letting me drag you to see Reverse Horse. What's a reverse horse? Top side horse, bottom side human, like a reverse centaur. She meant revenge horse. Open mic night. Abraxas Society. Yeah, main feed. Ah, so that's everything. Oh. Tim? Apparently 4 people have had break-ins in their places. Oh, and then these are my photos. I like the composition of this one. Boom! Nice and kind. Sky Boost. Collaboration with a pet. Oh, that is cool. Four-day work week at Caladan. Yes, I want a 2-day work week, please. 1-day work week, 0-day work week. Give me the pay. Don't have to do any work. That's what I want. Messages. Hey Maximum, it's Joyce, Chloe's mum. I know it's been a while. I was cleaning the house the other day. I found the cutest picture of you and Chloe dressed like pirates. I planned to send you a pic, but it turns out I misplaced it almost immediately. Oh, by the way, your parents told me about the ward. We all knew you had it in you. Thanks, Joyce. It was pretty cool to be recognised. Happy birthday, Max. Next time you're home, there's a slice of cake with your name in it at the Two Whales. Today's the anniversary, Max. Losing my daughter, losing Chloe. I still get lonely without her, but there's comfort knowing you're still here because you cared as deeply about Chloe as I did, and you still do. I'm so sorry, Joyce. Oh. On away from the airport, meet you there. You left in a hurry, everything okay? Yeah, I had a great trip, love you. So many toys now, the money's really transforming Arcadia Bay. You should see the new sign Joyce put up. I heard about your upcoming exhibition in Cleveland. Would you mind if Mum and I crashed it? Anything fun? We're just ignoring our parents. Oh my word. Sorry, I tried to call more. The school is great, but I don't have as much free time as I thought. You've got enough time to text your parents. Have you thought about talking to someone about what happened to Chloe? We know it was years ago, but we don't want to keep that bottled up. We're fine, really. Did Mark Jefferson ever say or do anything to you when you were in his class? No, stop worrying, please, with the cold. We notice things, Max. Anytime we talk about Arcadia or the past you shut down, we should never send you to Blackwell. It's not your fault. Your stuff happened at Blackwell. Your Twitch glitches. You didn't miss anything. I'm just going through all these. We had an ad break. I'm just skimming through all these, see if there's any interesting tidbits. I'm not going into massive detail reading them. Yeah, Blackwell was huge. And on the fence about the Halloween party at Vin's, stuff I went last year, went a bit overboard. Everyone's seen Akira. I haven't seen Akira. I fell behind a grading bit you did. What's that supposed to mean? It's supposed to mean that the second time something came up when Sophie picked the movie. It's coincidence. If I have to suffer through the inanity of Brain Bucket 2, I'm not doing it without a backup. Bletchley Park. Top secret. Don't mention over text. It's pictures of Safi not code-breaking Bletchley Park. You never know. Sorry about the broken glass. Don't let Amanda ban me. Oh, message him. That's a lot of emojis. Lego ideas may have NASA SR-71 Blackbird. Nice. Very nice. I want to show you exactly how I am. I factored that in when I played your case to Amanda. You're the best, Max. I am the best. Swoop. This is Halloween stuff. Sophie wrote a book. I'd rather not be interrogated by my parents as when they can expect grandkids and why none have been forthcoming as of yet. What is going on, Max, between you and your parents? Like, you didn't talk to them in the previous game either. He has been fired. Okay, so Yasmin's the boss. And Safi's Yasmin's daughter. Okay. Ooh, collectibles.
Ah, undergrads.
Right. Alright. I thought that's it. All the crosstalk stuffs. Yeah, okay. Bad parenting. I don't know. I don't know if it's like a them thing or a her thing, or I don't know what the...
Moses and Safi have been friends for years. Maybe.
I wonder if Moses knows how to get Safi to talk. I love how Moses always looks so passionate about his work. Even when...
Hey, Moses. Casually lean on the telescope.
I might knock it over.
Pretend.
You don't knock it over. Yeah. That's the most awkward photo ever.
Hey, Moses. Doesn't some small part of you want to know what Safi's good news is?
All right. I think I have an idea. But once we go down this road, we can't turn back.
I mean, I can turn back.
Okay.
Just saying.
Give this to Safi, if you can. You'll probably have to trick her into taking it or plant it on her.
Like a prank?
No. This has rules. So it's more of a game. Whoever holds the bottle cap has to do whatever you say. Well, within reason.
Moses, I have literally never wanted to play a game more in my entire life.
You say that now, but Safi has a very loose definition of within reason. And she'll come for you next.
Okay, wish me luck. Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
Oh, you mean like talking to someone who has an obvious crush on me?
First of all, how dare you? Second of all, yes, exactly.
Hi Deathclaw, how's it going?
Okay, how am I going to plant this on Safi? We got some serious graph action going on here.
Yeah, serious graph action. Thanks for your help earlier. I had the meteors and moons in the sky show of a lifetime. They're beautiful. Looks amazing up there, not gonna lie. Gotta take your word for it, I'm not off till way late. Don't worry, I'll tell you all about it when we hang out. Can't wait to show you revenge whilst your ears will never be the same. Stay warm out there.
What a woman.
Before I forget, too late, if you want more dumb jokes, I have a comedy account at the Turtle, and a comedy, no pressure though.
Gwen and her wife are adorable.
No one. I got 77 likes already. It's been there for like 5 seconds. So it's too cloudy tonight. Just man this telescope. How's man supposed to get by without his telescope? I mean, that is a good question.
Me and Chloe used to daydream about the adventures we'd have under skies like this. I love that you're my partner in crime.
As long as you're my partner in time.
After everything that happened in Arcadia Bay, I'm lucky I found this place. I haven't been this happy in years.
Maybe I don't want to leave the Zen moments.
Only the highest quality drinking vessels for the astronomy department, I guess. Dang, Safi snagged the good stuff from the snapping turtle.
Safi eats these when she can't slip away for a smoke. it'd be totally normal for me to offer her one and give her a
Ah.
bottle cap instead.
Yeah, let's do that. I have no idea, Kaolf.
Now I've just got to deliver this to Safi.
My guess is more than one, but maybe less than 7 billion.
Well, time to put my master plan into action.
Nice try, Max.
Gotcha. The elusive Safi, so adept at evading any and all kind of photographers once again remains elusive.
I thought Safi quit smoking. Is she stressed? That's a lot of cigarette butts. Are they all Safi's?
Hey, Safi.
That's quite a lot in a short space of time, I would guess.
Find anything poemable?
The moon? Kind of. Though I'd hardly be the first. Carl Sandburg called it a friend for the lonesome to talk to.
Pretty. I haven't seen a moon this bright outside of Oregon.
Oh, a Max biography nugget. Those are rare. You never really talk about why you came here.
You already know. Your mom threw me a lifeline. Pulled me out of freelance hell.
One of these days, I'm gonna find out what you're running from, Max Caulfield. That's a promise.
Want a piece of candy? There's a few left.
Oh, twist my arm. Shit. It's a conspiracy.
Yeah.
Come on, Max. Surely you, of all people, would let a girl have her secrets.
Nope, rules are rules.
And violate the sacred covenant of the bottle cap? Never.
You know I'm going to get you back for this, right?
Less threaty, more talk.
Okay. So, well, I've been shopping around a bunch of my poetry, right? Like, as a collection. And a publisher made an offer.
For real? Oh my god, Safi! That's incredible! Congratulations!
Thank you.
That was the
Nothing
most
signed or anything
awkward
yet,
hug.
so I want to keep it under wraps until all the paperwork gets signed.
Understood. Your secret is safe with me.
I mean, except for I'm going to tell him. Surely.
Oh. Oh, shit. Hello? This is Safi? Yes, this is Safia Llewellyn Fayyad. Speaking. Be right back.
So, Return of the Living Dead?
What about it?
You said you'd watch it while the asteroid hit. Isn't that a zombie apocalypse movie?
Return of the Living Dead is a zombie apocalypse masterpiece. I've seen it probably 100 times.
So you're gonna watch a movie about the apocalypse during the apocalypse?
Sure, but it's an apocalypse I already know front to back. No surprises.
So it's a better the devil you know kind of deal. I think I get it. Look at that. What a tale.
Moses was right. This is awesome.
I don't know what's good composition. Rule of thirds, right?
Are you okay?
Yeah, all good. Just dizzy. Maybe the champagne. Think I'm gonna take off, get some rest.
I can give you a ride if you wait a few minutes.
No, that's okay. I think a walk will clear my head. Think so.
That was weird.
I'm glad Moses invited me out tonight.
I can't recall exactly how you came into my life at all. It seems you always
Caledon's a beautiful campus, but it's even better when it snows.
just waiting to suddenly appear. Call me crazy, but I know that's everything I know. Call the end then, and promise this is what you want. What if I'm dreaming? Please don't wake me up.
Is this just repeating? Am I supposed to stop it?
Deep blue with me. I'd swim an ocean and swim whole seas. It'd make no difference how far I'd go.
Yeah, it looks like it is.
'Cause I'd find you anywhere.
What a perfect night for walking home. I'll just catch up with Sophie tomorrow. Amanda is a keen cultural anthropologist, I see.
Two demographics and every word Cisco's the thong song. 13-year-old boys and every lesbian in this New England gay bar. Does that make me a lesbian or 13-year-old boy?
Please don't wake me
Signal alerts $200 minutes stuff in total. Sophia isn't answering the phone. I was wondering if you'd seen her. Yeah, we had drinks earlier. We're not teenagers anymore. She said she'd pay you back for the champagne. Champagne? Why was she buying champagne? I think it was the only wine the turtle had.
Or if I'm dreaming, please don't wake me up.
The father of modern astronomy ought to appreciate my dad jokes.
Sophie's chain smoking again? Wonder what that call was about.
if I ever mentioned I
Wow,
can't
Sophie. What did Mr. Snowman ever do to you?
How do we know it was Sophie that did that?
into
Could have
my
been anyone.
life at all. Seems you always existed there,
That's so cool.
just waiting to suddenly.
Now I know who's been leaving all that squirrel gore around campus.
We're not going to take a photo of it. I would take a photo of it.
Oh, that's everything I know. Call the end. I promise this is what you want.
Yes.
What if I'm dreaming?
Don't get to take a shot like this every day. Wow. You're really watching me, aren't you?
This is not a test.
Max!
The emergency broadcast system is now in effect.
I caused this! I caused all of this!
Max? Hey. Hey, are you okay?
Something's wrong. Sophie.
Hey! Come back!
Max never used to be psychic.
There's Sophie. She seems okay. I feel like I should check on her anyway. Better safe.
Is everything okay with you enough? I think Sophie went to the Overlook. Want to make sure she's alright. I'll join you in a minute.
I'm sorry.
We didn't pick our camera up, did we?
Shit!
What?
Sophie, hang on!
What? Also, am I leaving footprints? Oh, I am. I know this isn't the time. But ha ha ha! I love snowy games.
Sophie's fine.
Is
For
she?
a moment, I thought...
Is she? How do we know? I was looking at my footprints in the snow. 100% not the time.
Sophie. Sophie? Hey. You okay?
Oh shit. Oh shit. It's like Chloe all over again.
Max!
Why? Why do all of Max's friends get shot?
No.
I really think she does. Amanda needs to steer well clear. If you're a strong female friend of Max's, someone's going to shoot you. It's just how it goes. Life is strange. Sorry. I love the music in these games.
Don't say that! I won't trade you!
Yeah, you will.
No matter what you choose, I know you'll make the right decision. Max, it's time.
Welcome to the wall, Safi.
Shit. Fuck.
I like her jammies.
Damn, Chloe. I thought I lost you. Again.
Amazeballs. I literally just got chills all over my neck. You have powers. You can rewind time, Max. That's fucking insane.
No, Chloe. What's fucking insane is that being able to rewind time has only caused me more problems. And more heartbreak. If high school Max could see the places I've seen, the people I've met. All those people lived, but you died because of me. It's never fair, is it? I miss you so fucking much, Chloe.
100% not because of you. Like, if you hadn't rewound time at all, the outcome would have been the same. If you'd chosen to save Chloe over the entire town, that would have been because of you. Just saying.
The bassist from the Agnostic Femmes named Faith. A punk band out of Oakland. She was enthusiastic.
Okay.
I don't care if it makes me absolutely basic. I would 100% retire there. Her name was Chloe. I thought that was a sign. It wasn't. Milagros Midwest. A Mexican joint in Iowa run by the amazing Francia. Best enchiladas I ever had. If I could undo your death, Safi, I'd do it without a second thought.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you can. I'm pretty sure that's what this game's going to be about. Just heard about Safi. You okay, hon? No need to respond. Just want to check in. Okay, I lied on word or no response to help, but I understand. So that's it, Max. I'm coming over. This morning somehow sleep was. Wait, what? Okay, here. I'm doing my best not to lose my shit and it's not working. Went to my lab to think, but still freaking out. Get back to me when you can. I assume you're still also processing what happened. I get that. I'm feeling all alone here. Are you okay, Max? Any sun will be greatly appreciated right about now. Gonna try and get some sleep. Emphasis on trying. Hope you're able to do the same. So sorry, I'm just now texting you back. I've been in a fugue state ever since, and the thought of even looking at my phone made me more depressed. I hear you, Max. It's hard enough to deal with this. Harder. Still thinking I was dealing with it alone. I know, and I'm sorry, you're not alone. Not in this, not in anything. Thanks, Max. I should try and get a little rest before tomorrow. And if you get the MG to come to campus, come find me. Deal, I'll see you tomorrow. But this morning somehow, sleep was pretty much non-existent. Imagine you didn't sleep much either. Scheduled to meet with Yasmin today. Not sure what to do. Wish me luck, I guess.
Fuck. She went through all of that alone.
Tell her I'm not mad about her splurging at the snapping turtle, not answering her phone. Have her call me. I'm lost, I'm so lost. The detectives from the Lakeport Police Department just left. I told them to speak with you. Inshallah, you have more information for them than I can provide. She's my own child. I did everything to protect her, and yet still this. I'll be in my office today. Maybe work will take my mind off it. You can't go to work the day after your child is murdered. Please come by if you're able. Work did not take my mind off it. I saw her everywhere I looked. I came home after 45 minutes, slept for 11 hours. Why aren't you answering your phone? Are you angry with me? I would understand, but silence is the most painful of all. Grieve however you must, but please don't shut me out, not now, not like this. I'll be in my office again today. I don't know what else to do. You can't... I know it's tricky, but, like, you can't demand that people who are also grieving grieve with you. Like, I don't know. It's tricky. Student, we lost yesterday was my
imagining
daughter's
what
fear.
Yasmin went through writing
I'll
this
continue to
post.
serve as president, but I'll be grieving. Please respect my privacy during this difficult time. So sorry. Sending my love. She was amazing. Are you okay? Timeless. So bit coming up. No. I heard the unfortunate death of our colleague, Sophia Llewellyn Fayad. Death comes to all of us on a whim and with no regard for our imagining. I'm sorry to all who loved her and could not imagine this. No, you're not alone. So sad. Shots fired on campus, one person struck. The person struck was graduate student Safi Llewellyn Fayad. She did not survive. She was a strong, talented woman with endless potential. She lost this world that I'll never forget. My heart goes out to her family. I hope we get some answers soon. Still no word about the death of a grad student on campus. A grad student who was the daughter of Caledon's president. Really? I know this ain't the same Caledon that was voted the safest campus in the northeast. If you need to come get me, if you need me to come get you, lock me up.
I wish I'd been there to hear Safi read it.
When I started this open mic night, I was terrified no one would come. Safi was first to sign up. She read this gorgeous poem honouring a dead friend. She never signed up again. She was like a match, burned rightly and left as fast as she came. R.I.P. Safi. Wish we'd had you a little longer. It's so sad. You managed to get one of her, Maxine. You'll have to let me know. I might have to frame it. I mean, I did get one of her. Look. She's there. She's even more mysterious. I mean, I feel like I was supposed to take a photo of her when she was holding the book up, but I got the photo when she wasn't. So none of that really makes any sense. But sure.
Shit. Oh.
What?
My place is a mess.
Oh, because
shit.
Amanda's coming over.
I'm a mess.
It
Can't
won't
let
matter.
Amanda see the mess downstairs. Better change out of my pajamas too.
Yeah, I am
when
indeed.
Imposter syndrome rears its head, I like to remind it that I won a fucking international photography award. The high point of the series. Maybe any series. You can debate me, but you'd be wrong.
Disembodiment 2 to the hilt. Second time.
I honestly hope they'd help me understand Safi better. But now, what's the point? After the last couple of days, I had to reread Yasmin's letter to remind myself what I'm even doing here. If I'm going to see Amanda, I should put on something vaguely human-like.
Ooh. We could go full on goth. Now our friend's been murdered. It's crazy that the hair color changes as well. Oh, that's like olden days with Hot Dog Man. Don't like the outdoor cat clothes. That's what we were wearing before, but I don't like the... maybe that. Maybe just that. That looks like I've got dressed, but I don't really give a shit, because grieving. Final Fantasy one. I mean, I quite like that. That, I don't know, that's a bit too cutesy for someone in mourning. I feel when you've been through something traumatic, I feel like this is like suits the mood.
Now to take care of downstairs. It doesn't get more batshit than twist the knife counterclockwise. And for Giallo, that's really saying something. This computer's come back more times than Jason Voorhees. Can't begin to imagine how hard this was for her to write, let alone to keep that professional tone all the way through.
In light of recent passing of one of our beloved Kaladin students, class and planned special events were cancelled until further notice. Yeah. Grief counsellors available at no cost should you feel the need.
Yasmin has been nothing but supportive throughout my time here, and I owe it to her to make time should she need it. This site was mostly bullshit platitudes that were hard to take seriously. Thought about baking these, but that would have required a trip to the store, and that would have required me to leave the house. Moses left this here weeks ago. He and Safi were having some debate about astronomy versus astrology. I wish I could remember what Safi said, but I've already forgotten.
This is an awesome house. Look at this. How is she affording to live here?
Pupil and Iris. This baby got me an International Photography Award and a spread in National Geographic.
I mean, that is cool.
Safi got me the frame. One of the past Hellerton artists made this. Woodwork seems so unforgiving. You have to live with your mistakes. The premier journal for the discerning gorehound. As soon as I had a semi-permanent address, I renewed my subscription. Moses loves this. I promised I'd watch, but it's been 4 months and I don't have the heart to tell him I probably won't.
Machine Angel Bullet Opera.
This isn't one of mine. How'd this get here? Looks like one of the previous artists in residence was also a fan of Neb. Or a Neb hater like Safi. been more than a few days since I used this. I'm not exactly in
I
a
don't want to
picture-taking
do
frame
any
of mind.
cleaning yet, in case it stops me from exploring other things.
Haven't been down to the dark room in a minute. It's dark enough up here lately.
Oh, will that stop me from doing other things?
The Lakeport cop investigating Sophie's death. Sophie's murder. She kept Moses and I for questioning for hours and hours.
Well, good.
I saw a very suspicious owl. Does that help, officer?
Like, you would hope you'd be kept for questioning for hours and hours.
I swear I'll clean that one pan eventually. Amanda will understand. Thank you, hot sauce. You're the only pick-me-up I've had the last day and change. If only a strong cup of coffee, or 5, could speed me through what I'm feeling right now.
The owl might be a murderer. We don't know that
Beef
the owl
dinner.
didn't do it.
It's chunky though, so it feels like more of a substantial meal. Sophie.
Should I go downstairs or should I do cleaning? I want to go downstairs. It's always hard to know in games like this, like what is going to move the story on, what's going to stop you from doing other things. Where the plot is and where the secrets are.
Every time I give a workshop, some student still feels it's not real photography if it's digital. Shutterbud 420's YouTube tutorial made fixing you seem so much easier. The original award got damaged in one of my moves, but this article reminds me that winning wasn't a dream.
Okay, so there isn't much down here. Right, let's do some cleaning. Every game I play recently, I seem to be cleaning. Rather than, you know, cleaning my actual house.
It may get panned as schlock, but the Brain Bucket Saga is my break glass in case of depression go-to.
Amanda might be down to watch a decapitated head in a bucket wreak havoc, but probably shouldn't assume.
How sad is it that this goofy-ass thing reminds me of Sophie?
Why have we got 2 of them?
I've already cried through like 4 boxes of tissues. New personal record.
I don't think Amanda needs to see a 2-ply monument to my sadness today.
Leave it to my very normal brain to respond to my most recent loss by fixating
Oh, it's the Jane Doe
on the last
t-shirt. Something else that we can spy? Maybe not.
Can you still be welcome in a place you have no desire to go back to?
Of course you can. People can want you there even if you don't want to be there.
Good to know Vanessa and Ryan still have my back. No matter what.
Dad and I took a weekend trip down to the Odd Sands, let you get a kick out of this car. We're so excited to hear about how you're settling it in a Caledon. Wait, Vanessa and Ryan? Not Mum and Dad?
Sometimes, when I close my eyes, I still see her lying on that bathroom floor.
It's definitely something going on with her parents. October, what's the point of keeping track? Hey, the funeral was today. It felt like the whole town came. It was a beautiful service. You would have hated it. I hated it. The storm is gone. Everyone's safe. It's like it never happened. It never happened because it never happened. I started a new journal because the old one is full of lies now. I can feel the power underneath my skin. If I wanted to, I could go back and see you again. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll break the world again. You asked me to save everything else and let you go, so that's what I did. Fuck you. I miss you. Autumn smells different here. I'm sitting beneath the palm trees, but I can still feel the changing of the seasons. Back home it's probably already cold at night. I can't imagine that here. I know LA was yours and Rachel's place. I hope you don't mind that I'm here instead, or that your mum gave me your old truck. That thing is such a piece of shit. I wonder what you guys would have done if you ever made it here. You deserved everything, let alone making it past your 19th birthday. It's selfish of me, but I'm glad I got you to myself for the short amount of time that I did. I'm fine being selfish. What the hell is that drawing? What are you? What are you? The town I'm in is so tiny it doesn't even have a post office. Looks like one of those places you'd expect to have like the world's biggest soup spoon or whatever, but there's just one stoplight and one diner. I can see the stoplight from the diner. I used to think Arcadia Bay was tiny. Shows you where hubris can get you. This group of college kids passing through got all excited when they saw my camera. I ended up getting some really great shots. I gave most of my photos away though. One of the students tried to pick me up, I think, but I pretended not to notice. You would have called me clueless, and you'd be right. This book is dusty. I found it after 2 days of looking. This is what I get for keeping my shit in storage. The letter from Caledon made me think about school, which made me think about you, which made me think about this book. When I met Yasmin Fayyad at my show in Boston, I had no idea she was the president of a prestigious liberal arts college. She was just some hot older lady who seemed to really want to be my friend. The artist-in-residence lodgings, were described as a cottage in the onboarding materials, but it's the size of my last 3 apartments combined. Oh, excuse me. It'd be a great place to bring my friends over if I had any. Picture it. I'm sitting in President Fayyad's office on my first day, and in comes this girl in acid-wash jeans and a Dolce & Gabbana jacket. She says hi to me like we've been friends for years, reaches over the president's desk and snags her keys and announces she's taking the car and her too. We went and got ice cream in her mum's Porsche. Oh right, she's Yasmin Fayyad's daughter, Safi Llewellyn Fayyad, a grad student at Caledon. She declared Rocky Road the best ice cream of all time and told me the jeans were an experiment that wasn't really working. That was almost a month ago, and I see her almost every day now. We're friends, I guess. It's been a while. Did I mention that part of the Caledon Artist-in-Residence deal is seminars, like teaching lectures and students coming to them and learning, in a hall, with slides? I tried to tell Yasmin that I don't have any teaching experience, but what was I supposed to say? Sorry, my only photography class was the 2 months in senior year I was infatuated with a hot teacher who turned out to be a psychotic pervert and murderer who kidnapped me to his secret bunker. I can't even get through a lesson plan without thinking about Jefferson. Despite that, people seem to like the seminars. There's a couple of students in particular that I think have a lot of potential. Is this a teacher emotion? Safi's always encouraging me to do normal people stuff, and today it panned out. I finally got past the idle small talk stage with Amanda. She's so easy to talk to, and she does stand-up comedy in front of live humans. Who is this woman? Safi did ask about you earlier, but I sidestepped the convo like a wild bear. Talking about the dead is a mood killer. I have a feeling she'll bring it up again. Look at the turtles. Not again, not again, not again. Turtles are so cute.
Not really up for dragging Amanda down traumatic memory lane. Best to get this out of sight. Oh, better clean those up too.
I would turn that round so that the label was on the other side in case Amanda sees it and wants to look. Personally.
Congrats, Victoria. I'm honestly proud of you. Even if you sent me this to rub it in. Joyce sent me this one. She really captured you here. Saw you the way I always did. Better get these tidied up too, before Amanda gets here. Amanda's at the door. I hope she isn't mad that I ignored her calls.
It is time for another break, so we will answer the door on the other side of that. I hope Amanda doesn't mind waiting for about 3 minutes. Oh, I missed it. Well, I got through somehow. My little friend. Well, can I just go? I feel like I'm gonna need my friend. Oh!
Over there! They are still here! Gracias a Dios!
Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons
By the way, Dan, I noticed how you love creating clips.
all clear. Sam Porter Bridges.
In theory, it should now work if you just type !clip in chat. It should generate a clip. I think. I haven't tested it. I literally set it up just before I started streaming. So wasn't here. Nice. Think pigs will eat other pigs? Is that? Oh my god! I'm sorry, dude.
You been slaughtering? Ain't nothing to worry about.
Oh man, I'm sorry. Your horse is dead.
You alright, girl?
Right. Let's hope Amanda didn't mind waiting.
Hey, Max. I'm here. Not sure if
Oh,
the
that's
doorbell
not the
works.
front door. This is the front door.
I should let Amanda in before she freezes. Hey, Amanda. Welcome to hell.
Oh, honey. We're doing dramatic goth kid grief.
Go big or go home, I always say.
See, we couldn't wear cheerful clothes, right?
She's really gone, Amanda. Sophie was here 2 days ago. And now...
I know, Max. I know.
Why would anybody want to... I mean, she was just... God, how embarrassing. I'm falling apart right in front of you. Sorry for it.
Don't you dare. You are hereby ordered to be nice to yourself.
I'll begrudgingly admit, it is nice to see a friendly face.
A friendly face With food. Homegrown salad and homemade focaccia.
Damn. Okay then. I would have been happy with old Halloween candy and a Pop-Tart. Full disclosure, I don't exactly have the biggest of appetites right now.
Really? Eating always makes me feel better. Never encountered a mood that couldn't be improved by demolishing an entire pizza solo.
That is true.
You just wait till I'm feeling better. I could eat you under the table.
Wowzers.
What? It's a common turn of phrase. You're the one making it dirty. I plead innocent.
Oh, so you're just gonna tweet through it then?
I won't be speaking further without my lawyer present.
You need to eat, Max. The stuff that makes you feel close to normal again is usually what you need the most.
This is gonna make me cry.
Whoa. I haven't seen one of these since I was like 10. I would have figured instant cameras were a professional photography no-no.
I like them. Always have. So, I don't know, tactile. Looking through the viewfinder, holding the photo in your hands, it feels more real.
Another way to make you feel normal again? Taking a picture of your friend Amanda.
I'm really not up for it, Amanda.
Oh, come on. I've never had my picture taken by anybody famous before.
Shouldn't I be charging you for something like this? Since I'm so famous and all.
Name your price, Caulfield. I've got $20 in crumpled up singles and a Canadian quarter.
Oh, wow.
Tempting. But let's call this one pro bono.
That's what I'm talking about.
I can't believe she's making me do this.
How should I pose for Caledon's illustrious artist in residence?
I don't know. What's Yeah. How have we posted that? It's Polaroid. It's very cool that on the Polaroid is the photo I took.
How about another one? Different pose this time.
Okay. Why not?
She's doing a good job at taking Max's mind off everything.
Oh, shit. Sorry. It's Sophie's mom. Just a sec, okay?
Yeah, see, it says Arcadia Bay Memories right there. And you're leaving Amanda alone with it. Bad idea.
Hi, Yasmin.
Hi. Hi, Maxine.
I'm incredibly sorry for your loss.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Have you ever dealt with loss like this?
Yeah.
Sadly, I have. It doesn't get easier, but it can hurt less with time.
A bitter balm. I wanted to talk to you face to face, if possible. Doing this over the phone feels so...
Of course. I can come by today.
I'll be in my office all day. Just let Vin know when you arrive.
Everything okay? Not sure. I need to head to campus to meet with her.
Amanda didn't snoop.
I can't thank you enough for coming by, Amanda. Psh, it's what you do. This is the one thing that brightened your mood today. Aside from me. Come on. I'll walk with you.
See, we couldn't have worn Final Fantasy clothes to go and visit Safi's mum. That would have been weird. Too cheerful, K-Wolf. Look, when you play this, you can wear the Final Fantasy clothes.
Yasmin's office is in the old administration building.
Well, time to see these jokers burn down the turtle in my absence.
Will I see you later?
You know where to find me.
Better head to the admin building. Yasmin's
I mean,
expecting
you
me.
say that, but is there anything else I can be doing?
So, how'd you two meet? The dating apps? The produce aisle?
No entry. Oh. Maybe. I don't know. I also feel like Max isn't in the mood
Hang in there,
for hats
David.
with faces on.
Maya Okada. I wonder who she was. Maybe they'll plant a tree for Safi, too.
Maybe.
Legend says that if you give Facebox Man a little smooch, he gets 7 years of good luck.
Worth a try, innit?
I used to hate this statue. Down with the patriarchy and everything. But it's a memorial to Safi now.
Is it?
The thing is, Thomas, pondering what might be will drive you insane.
School that teaches art without science, or indeed science without art, can deal only in half-truths. In the same way, one cannot understand the darkness without first having been dazzled by the light. One cannot access the intricacies of what is without first pondering what might be. I mean, that's true.
Just when you thought the online tests were behind us. Hello, Mr. Counselor. Would you like me to start with my time travel trauma, or should we dive right into finding my friend dead in the snow?
Either or. Whatever you prefer. So
No
good.
turtle for me. It'll look bad if Yasmin finds out I'm putting her off.
Yeah, but what if there's secrets, though?
It's just...
Oh, there's the memorial to Safi. I see.
She's gone.
I see.
This feels so surreal.
I see. Also, I see. Huh.
Yasmin sounded like she really wanted to talk.
Max, we need to see if
This
there's
piece
secrets.
must weigh a ton, but it's barely touching the ground.
Damn it! Blow me, box!
I wonder what's got Reggie so pissed off. Graffiti Rock looks so naked. Whoa, very Hellraiser. I wonder what's inside.
Can I not do some graffiti?
Reggie's a bit rough around the edges, but he's a good kid. Reminds me of a few old friends.
Shit's all yours if you want it.
Are you holding up okay?
Me? I don't know. I didn't really know Safi. Seems kind of weird to be fucked up about it.
Seems like there's a but coming.
I mean, I guess I'm fucked up about it anyways. Kind of seems like the whole campus is.
You're allowed to feel how you feel.
I missed you in workshop last week. I'm trying not to take it personally.
You saw my last shoot. It was dog shit.
It was rough, but it was honest. You're a natural, whether you like it or not.
You think so? Shit. I've never been a natural before.
So, what's this about?
It's an Abraxas puzzle box. It's got goodies inside, but only for those who can open it.
Aren't you a member? Why all the arcane bullshit?
Sorry. Society secret. I can tell you that it's meant to test a key Abraxas virtue. The eye for detail. Whatever the hell that means. You want to give it a shot?
I do! I do! How...
This is supposed to be that statue over there, right?
The founder statue?
Wrong way up, so...
Yeah, I think so.
Where's his other bird? There should be two.
Huh? Oh, I didn't even notice that.
No, because you don't have an eye for detail like what I do.
An eye for detail, huh?
Quad tenetis something. Well, there's a bird.
Maybe this is supposed to be Thomas Caledon's missing crow. Is that wax around it? Hey, do you have a lighter?
Yeah? Why? What are you thinking?
Observe.
No shit.
Yeah. Okay. So then we put the bird there. It's
And?
probably got a magnet in it.
A second test.
Of course. Oh, hell no. It's your headache now.
Are you?
Yeah.
Really. Good riddance.
All right.
Oh, we're
Catch
not
you later,
doing it.
Reggie. I still need to meet with Yasmin. Can't put it off forever.
I'm gonna sneeze. Told you.
Hello,
Box is
Mr.
all the
Counselor.
way down.
Would you like me to start with my time travel trauma, or should we dive right into finding my friend dead in the snow?
Thank you.
This kind of art isn't really my thing. Unless it's the subject of a photo.
I kind of like that. I don't like necessarily understand it, but I think it looks pretty. I think that's my thing with art.
I shouldn't keep Yasmin waiting too long.
I just like what I like.
These damn things are all over campus. Except where Safi actually needed one.
I don't know if an emergency phone would have helped.
Safi's murder brought the whole campus to a standstill. It touched everybody.
I've probably missed some stuff. I'll be reporting on Safi's death as details emerge. If you knew how my DMs are open. Ah. I'm writing something and it comes from personal place, but terrifies me. Is it even worth finishing? Yeah, it is.
Okay. Yasmin's office is down the hall.
Well, I don't know that I missed something. I'm just saying, like, I probably did. It does look like I can go back. But, alright. Now I'm back out here. Let's see if we
I
missed
still need to
anything.
meet with Yasmin. Can't put it off forever.
So I didn't come round this way, I think. Did I? I could go in there.
Extra security. So why don't I feel any safer? That's Loretta something. Seen her in a few of my workshops. Journalism major, I think. Doesn't look like she's getting the scoop she wanted.
I feel like we've been around everywhere. Apart from in here. Like I say, I'm not desperate to find everything in this playthrough.
I'll head over to admin to see Yasmin soon. It's really nice to have something small to laugh at.
King
Actually,
Arthur to the Knights of the Round Table. Men be wide at dawn, knights cheering. Arthur opens his eyes in bed. The sun is out. Okay, well, we ride at 10:30 then. King Arthur leisurely peruses the castle breakfast bar. I know what I said, Brian. We ride when we ride.
it's a shame. I was so looking forward to being terrorized by Saint Nick's shriveled mutant sidekick. I can't be late to see Yasmin if I never gave her a time.
That is very true. You just said you'd be there today.
Amazing. Like most places, Lakeport is a lot more complicated than it appears. I'll bet they've got quite an eye for photography. 3 of them, even. You know, despite that art prankster at large, I think this one is actually right side up. May we all one day aspire to be as happy as a burgeoning goth kid with his first skull balloon. Not only does it look like Amanda, they even got her hair buns. She's probably lots of students' muse.
Don't you think they should have told us something by now? About the murder?
Whoa. Who said anything about murder? The email said there was a death.
I heard she was strangled. Scratch marks on her neck and everything.
Wait, really?
I mean, that's what I heard.
So, scratch marks? You mean like from talons? Big scary talons?
Come on, I never said that.
Like Mothman? You and your cryptids.
Well, I'm not hearing any better explanations.
I mean, when the facts are withheld, people come up with their own facts.
Coffee. For when you lose your will to live. Hey, black coffee?
Sure thing.
I wish you would have never come back to Arcadia Bay. You're the real storm.
I haven't stayed in one place this long since... Well, it's been a while. I almost forgot what belonging feels like. And now, this. Now Sophie. I should have known better than to hope things would be different. Sometimes, it feels like I'm cursed. Like, no matter how fast and far I run, the past is still gonna find me.
Some of this hurt won't ever quite fade. I carry it calmly, let it release. A little regret, little melancholy. I rage like a storm when the memory finds me. Wide lights from before, never too far behind me. No.
That was nice.
The Sky Cat attacks.
Oh. I wonder if that was on purpose or if it was a happy accident. I don't know.
Not sure I'd leave my stuff lying around like this. Ugh, I can't even look at this right now. My old stuff is just cringe. Safi told me to look at this whenever I feel like an imposter. To remind me that I've earned this. I'll do it, Safi. I promise. Took this right after I left Arcadia Bay. I think that's the most alone I've ever felt. Took this right after. What's that saying?
That's
if you're
cool.
going through hell, keep going.
Thanks for nothing, Caledon campus security. Too little, too late.
I mean, it says there the information: a female graduate student was found dead with the victim of a gunshot wound. So the information is out there.
And I thought Amanda couldn't get any cuter.
If I can break into a bowling alley, I'm sure these chuckle fucks can bypass a dorm lock.
Chuckle, and indeed, fuck.
Is that a penguin head in the spokes?
What? Where? I don't see a penguin head in the spokes. Am I being dense? Is there a penguin head in the spokes? Sure, if there's a door open, I'm gonna walk in. There's nothing in here. Well, that's disappointing. Why give me an open door that leads to nothing interesting? Okay, well, we've looked all around here now. Looked at that. Maybe.
Okay, Yasmin's office is down the hall.
Yeah, but if we can do Snoops first, why wouldn't we?
Thanks. Wow. Is this a student literary mag? Or a Lucas Colmenero fanzine?
I don't know who Lucas Colmenero is. Don't know if I'm supposed to. I don't know if he's an in-game person or a
We playing it?
well-known person.
Maya Okada. Her name was
Ah.
on the plaque for that tree outside.
Yeah,
I
it
wonder who
was.
she was.
I hate to ask, but any word on the proposal you sent Dr. Fayad?
If only. And for obvious reasons, now I don't think there will be.
Speaking just for me.
Nothing makes you feel alone. Like a chair made for two.
That's weird.
These are all by current or former faculty? Now I feel like a slacker.
That's not many books, though, to be fair.
Love a good fireplace. Love modern heating even more. You know, Gretch, it's okay to be sad. You don't have to be so stone-faced all the time.
But
Never met the woman herself, but her bust feels like an old friend somehow.
Member of Caledon University's first co-ed class, Gretchen pioneered the Caledon Women's Equality League, the Caledon Caller, and other initiatives that continue making Caledon a great place for students to this day. Oh, excuse me.
Guess everyone's too literary for YA these days. Cowards.
I like YA books. I'm not too literary for anything. That looks like...
Yasmin keeps her own cover issue in her office waiting room. A real girl boss move.
Well, why wouldn't you?
I should
I can
probably
write.
write something. Even if I can't find the right words.
You won't cry because you're gone, will smile because you lived. Your life was a blessing and your memory a treasure. Your work will touch lives for decades to come, gone but not forgotten. Oh, that's El Colmenero. Okay. I'm so fucking sorry for everything. I'll try to do better from now on. Why is it always the good ones? Place won't be the same without you. I wouldn't know what to write. we get to see what she wrote? Thanks for the friendship and the memories. We didn't have long together, but in that short time you changed me. I was like, what's it?
Who is this for, anyway? What I want to say is between me and Safi.
In that short time you changed me as an artist and as a person. Thanks for the friendship and the memories. Love, Max. Yeah.
Even waiting for Yasmin is a luxury experience. Really giving me expensive car dealership vibes. Vin Lang. Total mystery. What kind of title is administrative assistant, anyway? Howdy, Vin.
Howdy. Let me guess. She texted you to come see her. I keep telling her to send all comms through me, but sometimes she goes rogue.
How dare she use her phone without your permission?
You think this is an easy gig? Kahuna's got a social calendar like a TikTok influencer.
I'm sorry. Kahuna? That's borderline adorable.
Listen. I'm really sorry about Safi.
Thanks. Me too.
She and I had our issues, but she was an amazing person, and we're all gonna miss her.
What kind of issues?
Issues? What could the two of you have to fight about?
I got between Safi and her mom constantly. Could you blame her for hating my ass? It's good you're here. Well, she's about like you'd guess.
I don't know what I can do.
Are you kidding? She's obsessed with you. I'm a little jealous, actually. See, I only like favoritism when I'm the one who's favored.
I think
Why
that
does that
goes for
not
everybody,
surprise
right?
me?
Well, she's got somebody with her now, so it'll be a few. Or if you're dying for stimulation, I've got a package waiting for me down the hall. You're welcome to get it for me.
Does your beneficence know no bounds?
Fuck! You gotta be kidding me.
Sounds like someone else needs my help.
Good luck. Have fun.
So I guess that'll be in the mail room. I don't know where Gwen is. There.
Dr. Gwen Hunter. She was Safi's mentor for a long time. Was she the one I heard from down the hall? Gwen? All good?
Max. So... I'm a hugger. Are you a hugger?
Generally no, but in this
World
sort of circumstance...
champion hugger, as a matter of fact. Bring it in.
Like, generally, I'm not a hugger. My camera's all laggy, isn't it?
God, I didn't realize how bad I needed that.
Hey,
I couldn't
Rach,
just
how's it
stand
going?
there. You look like you were walking around in a trance.
That's pretty much how I feel.
Is there anything you need or that I can do for you?
Wow.
Actually,
I
I
might
was
try and
hoping to
fix it
give
in the
you a
next break.
hand. You sounded like you could use it.
Oh, right.
This is
I
the
came in here to pick up a
fourth
book,
one?
but lo and behold, some
But yeah,
genius
feel
locked
free
it
to
up.
not be here if you don't want spoilers.
Oh, hey, you're like the, breaking and entering queen, right? Think you can get past this lock?
So that's what everybody thinks of me? The home invader?
I'm never offended if
Bad
people
reputation, twins.
skip out on my streams because they want to play the games themselves. I do exactly the same thing. With
Bad
other
reputation,
people.
twins. This copy might be locked in the case, but it looks like I can grab Gwen another one from the library.
On shelf 12.
Expensive display, cheap lock. You love to see it. Anything skinny and curved ought to do the trick.
Ooh, so I
In the
guess we've got the
wheelhouse?
choice of just getting the book.
Definitely.
Or
I just need to
finding
find the
something
right tool.
skinny and curved. Where would shelf 12 be? This way. Ah, here we go.
This is definitely easier than breaking into the case.
No, I didn't do crime. I guess I could still do the crime.
I have to admit, this is a bigger outpouring for Safi than I expected.
The student died.
Gwen? I found another copy of your book in the stacks. Will that work instead?
Oh, thanks, Max. It's just, well, it's just the one in the case is a 10th anniversary edition. It has a
I still
new
need to do the
introduction from the
crime.
author.
Hey, you need the one in the case? You got it.
Seems like you get your wish, K-Wolf. We need to do crimes. Scissors, maybe?
Those are too thick to pick that lock in the library. Is it weird that I know that at a glance?
Yes, it is.
This must have the package Vin was worried about. I could bring it to him. Aha.
Need something thin and curved. Hummity, hummity, hummity.
I shouldn't leave with this package for Vin.
Oh, well, I wanted to find something thin and curved. Maybe it's in here somewhere. If you were thin and curved, where would you hide? Oh.
That pen looks like the right size for Gwen's lock, but it needs more of a curve in it. Maya Okada. Her name was on the plaque for that tree outside. I wonder who she was. Guess everyone's too literary for YA these days. Cowards.
Spoon?
Skinny and curved. That's actually kind of perfect.
I don't know how you pick a lock with a spoon. That feels way too big.
Hold on now. You might feel a slight pinch.
Holy shit!
Oh, you just jimmied
You did it!
open.
You're a
Hiya,
lifesaver.
Chums. How's it
Yeah, I
going?
probably should have figured that out myself. But, hey, what can you do? We're all a touch fucked at the moment.
I hope the book was worth all that trouble. What is it?
Oh, it's an old mystery novel. It's the author's debut, actually. Kind of random, I know. Did Safi ever tell you about the manuscript she was working on?
And yeah, this is the brand new one, F Gems. It's it came out yesterday, I think. There's no point in keeping Safi's secrets now, right?
Actually, she said she had a finished book, and that a publisher had made an offer. Why?
You're
Also
kidding.
coming out tomorrow is
Good for her. She must have been proud as hell.
Dragon Age. I need to play that as well.
Thanks again for the help. And don't be a stranger, okay? My door is always open.
Thanks. You too.
Oh, can't I give Vinny the parcel? Not Vinny,
Hey, Max.
Vin.
Moses, I...
Yasmin's waiting for you.
Are you okay? I've been...
Can it wait? I'm like a husk right now. I need a minute.
Yeah, sure. Meet me in the Fab Cafe. Grab a hot chocolate, and I'll find you when I'm done.
I can do that.
Do they? Oh no.
I am telling you to do your job. You're a parent, Chief Banks. Surely you...
Pooh Moses.
Of course.
Yeah, poor Moses.
Yes? Please, anything you learn. Yes.
Have I just stolen Vin's parcel?
Goodbye. That was the Lakeport Police Chief. Overconfident and underqualified.
Sounds like the cops aren't being very helpful. Can't say I'm surprised.
Yes. Well,
we'll see.
They're the only thing at my disposal.
I will be playing it on stream, definitely. So.
Let me ask you something.
Maybe on Sunday?
Be honest with me. Safi and I weren't always so close. Things used to be difficult.
I like her
Did she
jewelry.
tell you that?
No, but family is always complicated, isn't it? Who has a perfect relationship with their mom?
Well, not Safi. Not always.
So, what's your question?
Despite everything they have found, the police have still not ruled out suicide as the cause of death.
Well, we'll find out,
Maxine,
Wolf. But I hope so too.
You and Safia were friends. She told you things she wouldn't tell me. Is there any reason to think she may have taken her own life?
I mean, I don't think so.
Safi would never have hurt herself or anybody else. It's not who she is.
That's what I believe as well. But sometimes the people closest to us are capable of hiding their own pain.
She was fine the last I saw her. She was excited about the future.
And that's how I will choose to remember her. Happy and hopeful.
Also, we didn't find a gun.
I'm sorry. I wish I could
It's
have
like
done
if she'd
more.
shot herself, there'd have been a gun,
You've done
right?
enough, Maxine. Thank you. Oh, before you go, we need a picture of Safia for the memorial materials. Would you mind taking a look and choosing your favorite?
Sure.
Maybe it was
Pick
invisible
one
gun.
photo to
Or like
capture Safi?
a gun
That's a
made of
tough
ice,
ask.
so it would melt, or a gun made of fire, so the snow would put
Thank you
it
for
out.
saying so.
I don't.
Signed Yasmin. I had no idea
Excuse
she
me.
painted. It's not terrible, but it's a good thing she kept her day job.
Rude.
Yasmin was so proud of Safi.
Don't mind me while
No,
I sneak
it's
around your office.
From what I've heard about Krampus, this must have been taken at the beginning of the night.
We should set a time to do.
Damn, Yasmin. And I barely finished my GED.
The board is always trying to catch me on my back foot.
Yasmin got to see Safi's early drafts. That's a rare privilege.
Take a look if you get a chance, no rush. Just messing around trying to get a fix on my feelings. Let me know what you think. We slept the stars. We melted, wet swimming. Icarus need not be mentioned. It's less about how close you get to the sun and more about the heat of consumption. I dream of mangled books, Frankenstein, Sphinx-like, Frankensteinian Sphinx-like, head of a woman on the body of a beast. On the first page she leaves home. In the unprintable epilogue she returns to the ground. Alright. I mean, I think the bullet wasn't,
Yes, I've looked them over already.
you know, invisible, but maybe the gun was.
Yasmin is following the case really closely. Too bad they
yeah, it
haven't
would be.
found anything.
How could you not if your kid was murdered?
Safi loved lazy Sunday afternoons. Safi knew how to be serious when she needed to, but she was just such a dork. Whenever she spoke, you just couldn't help but want to listen.
Now I think that makes her look the best, but for a memorial, ooh, I don't know. That one, but she looks, I don't know. I'm gonna choose that one.
Safi was more than just a poet. I want people to
That
remember
shows
that.
her personality.
Well, I did the best I could. Guess I should go find Moses.
Oh, she's still on the phone. She got shot. We found her dead. She was our bestest friend. Well, kind of.
I should talk to Moses. He's waiting for me in the fab.
Here you go. Saved you the trip.
What's this? Don't tell me we're becoming friends.
Hell no. Or more than friends? I'm tempted just for shits and giggles.
Oh, friends at least.
Oh, we're joking.
Maybe with a few benefits.
Oh yeah? Such as?
Such as fetching packages from down the hall.
All right. What do you want?
What do I want?
Sure. Nothing's free. At least, not if you're smart. So, what do you want?
Nothing now, but you'll owe me. One favor, delivered on demand.
You drive a hard bargain, Caulfield. But I like it. You're full of surprises.
Don't worry, K-Wolf. He's a smarmy dick. I would never. But that was fun. A smarmy dick?
I wonder if Moses has gotten his hot chocolate yet.
I told you.
A
Don't
smarmy dick?
contact me on this phone. And text only, no calls.
This sounds interesting.
Well,
Yeah, it does.
I'm sure the police know that already, even if... I understand that, but did they find anything?
Interesting call?
Loretta. Jeez. Scared the hell out of me. Did you
Also,
need something?
shush. I'm
Need?
snooping.
Nah, I was just curious about Dr. Hunter's phone call. Seems I'm not the only one.
Smarmy means like... God, what does smarmy mean? Hang on, I know how we can sort this out. There you go. Just ask Frosty. Frosty knows. Someone who's excessively ingratiating and insincere with a dash of, well, let's just say they're not winning any congeniality awards. Think a used car salesman meets high school mean girl. I could not have put it better myself, Frosty. Thank you.
Wow. Caught in the act. I swear I used to be better at this kind of thing.
Did you? That sounds like a story I should hear. Well, since you're not busy, maybe you could help me out, you know? One snoop to another.
I'm not,
Just hold on. Let me relocate.
What can I do for you?
You could give me a quick soundbite for my podcast.
I don't think I know him well enough to know if he's a salami dick. But that does sound like he's got something going on down there that we don't want to get anywhere near. I wasn't listening to you at all, Lavetta. I don't know what you said.
Maybe? Tell me a little about it first.
Part journalism, part analysis, investigative type stuff. The human condition. You get it.
Is Frosty confused?
I guess that's fine. What do you need?
Just for background, you were close friends with Safi Llewellyn Fayette.
Oh. I don't think I want to talk about Safi with you.
Pleading the fifth, huh? Kind of an answer in and of itself, but Do you?
That's not what I said. I just...
Is it true she used school resources for personal purposes and that her mother turned a blind eye?
Oh my god.
I'm not gonna help you smear Safi.
If you're not into it, I'll just go interview Dr. Hunter instead.
Do that.
I'm sure we'd have a lot to talk about.
You're bluffing. You were trying to listen in too. You said so yourself.
Oh, shit.
Hi, Professor. I just thought you might want to know that Miss Caulfield's been listening to your calls.
Loretta, I don't know how you have time to be a snitch when you still owe me revisions. Beat it.
Fuck you, Loretta.
What a little shit.
Yes.
But she's not a liar. Anything you want to tell me, Max?
You seemed upset earlier.
I wanted to check on you. You seemed so upset in the library earlier.
Max, I don't like to be pitied. And I like fake pity even less.
Look, you were having a phone conversation in a
alone.
public area.
You know, I really thought we were cool. Just stay out of my way.
Fantastic. Anything else want to go wrong today? Might as well pack it all in at once.
Well.
Gwen did just tell me to stay out of her way. Does that mean she really is up to something?
It's time for another break. Kind of want to open that door though. We'll see. In about 3 minutes. Did the murder, run a murder spree, killing all the people, murder, 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 shoot them in the face, kill them all dead, something that rhymes with face. Killing the people, oh yeah. Oh, sorry. It's so sad. This game's really sad. It makes me cry. I'll explain on Discord how I don't think I've got that command done, but thanks. I definitely met a man who wanted to eat another man in Red Dead 1. I don't think I let him eat him, but I might have done. I don't know. I can't remember. Right, how are we doing?
The morning. In any case, I need to change out of these rags if I'm gonna be performing.
Okay. So, Bill, this better be worth it.
Oh, it is. We put a lot of research into this one.
I hope so.
I hope so.
All right. Let's go.
Mr. Morgan.
Herr Strauss?
That man. The debtor, Thomas Downs, apparently...
Oh, please do it. No, not you. Oh my god. Do you know what? I'm giving up. I mean... Yeah, that was more spectacular than I was aiming for, Sam. I am gonna build built this road. Boop, 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 boop. Something, something rhymes with road. Boop, 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 boop. Have I got enough metals? Yes. Put those. What? Ew. I'm going in. I'm too curious.
Damn it. She just locked this. If I could just... No. Even if I could rewind, that shit's behind me now.
Nah. Right. Where's the penguin head? I'm not saying a penguin head.
These are pretty extra, but I think Safi would have appreciated that.
It's beautiful. Thanks.
Wait, who said that? Yeah. What?
Of course. Nothing can happen on campus without some kind of Abraxas commentary.
Weird.
Stories? More like rumors and gossip.
Hmm. Ooh.
Oh, hello there. Which mailbox did you fall out of?
Let's have a look-see.
Looks like somebody's been passing notes in class. Of course the sender doesn't put a name on it.
DGH, I completed your assignment and returned that book according to your instructions, but a work-study kid in the library took my answers by mistake. I don't think I can get them back. I can redo the work for you, but I'm nervous someone else might find my answers. I don't know what to do. P.S. I overheard the librarians were struggling a bit. They're calling in some state guys. Heads up. What the? What? 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 What?
Okay, who are you, DGH? Don't think Alistair is my guy. The lone H in this name tells me she's probably not my gal. DGH would sure be a strange way to spell Benny. That's the literature chair. Wrong initials, though. There isn't even a D in this name.
Yeah, look, I'm looking at all of them, alright?
Not DGH. Gwen Hunter, PhD. Dr. Gwen Hunter, DGH. Wait a sec.
Ooh, that's for Gwen. Huh. So...
This is about that book that got moved to the
Yeah.
display case.
RL415. Huh.
So the book Gwen needed had a message inside it. I think I'm gonna hold on to this.
Huh. Gwen's up to something.
I wonder if Moses has gotten his hot chocolate yet.
They're vandalizing.
Poor Moses. He seems so out of it. I don't even think he got his hot chocolate.
She is a snitch. We don't like Loretta. We've decided. We've got an owl pin.
I don't even know where to start.
It's so cute. I didn't notice that before.
Hey.
No, he has no hot chocolate.
I'm sorry, I didn't.
Or he
return
already
your
drank it. We have
texts
been faffing
call
about for a
you.
long while.
I should have.
He
I
could
get
have
why
had
you
3
didn't.
hot chocolates in that time.
Really. And I'm sorry too. Probably should have given you some space.
Listen. The last few days have been hell. But we're both here now. And we're going to get through.
I keep replaying it in my head. Could we have done something? Gotten there sooner or called her when she didn't come back? Why didn't one of us go with her, Max? Why did we let her walk off alone like that?
Because you didn't know.
Don't. Don't torture yourself. We can't change any of it.
I mean, you can, Max.
What if I can't do this, Max?
You can't. Neither of us can. Not alone. But the next time you need me, I'll be there. I swear it.
Shit, we had a cup of coffee earlier. She's had a cup of coffee today. Well, I don't know if she drank it. Well, yeah, I
Sophie
mean, that's
weighs
true. In
heavily
the,
on us today. In fact, my best-selling novel speaks to this precise moment.
Who does it, dude?
Sophie disliked my book, ironically, but sales don't lie. And being remembered for one's words is a kind of immortality.
Dude, this isn't about
Grief
you.
is fleeting. But words are deathless. They endure. I want to honor Sophie Llewellyn and pay tribute to her unique voice. Hence why we're holding class on the quad today.
Lucas.
Caminero, head of the lit department. God, what a pretentious creep. Sophie hated his guts.
Seems like it. He's another dick. Yep.
I don't give a shit what Lucas does. You shouldn't either.
It just bugs me seeing him up there, basking in everybody's sadness.
Sophie never found the audience.
But yeah, in
that
this
so
reality,
few of us enjoy. It's up to us to keep her fire
yeah,
burning.
she didn't change the past.
Tell me that shutting him up won't make me feel better.
It won't.
Maybe.
But I wouldn't blame you for trying it anyway. I'll find you later. I can't watch this.
We could throw a snowball at him. That would be cool.
Ugh, Lucas gets under my skin. I could try to shut him up.
I don't think I'll forget you trying to embarrass me in front of Dr. Hunter anytime soon, Miss Caulfield. I'm not gonna say it.
This kid, I swear to God.
Name the place, I've got nothing to hide but you, Mike. Calm down, Woodward and Bernstein. Appreciate you taking care of my package. It can be temperamental in the wrong hands. I'm not going to flirt with them. You'd do the same for me. Would I though? You would, and then you'd expect some kind of payment to
Double
enable later.
entendres can't be his
Imagine
whole
doing something
personality,
for someone
right?
and not expecting anything. Couldn't be me. Any cryptid sightings around the Overlook? I've heard some stories that's got me thinking. Yeah. Anything new in the journal? No.
Or I could just stay out of it and go keep Moses company.
I pause to catch my breath. A receding shadow lurks in the periphery, beyond.
Jeez, Lucas. Your class must be freezing.
It peels back the bitter cold.
Jeez. What a dick.
Boo! Max.
Boo!
Good to see you.
Boo!
Who knew you were so self-centered? Dick move.
Paying tribute to my colleague?
Seems like you're paying tribute to Lucas Colmenero.
You were close with Safi too, weren't you? Anything you'd like to say?
I'll say something.
Yeah. I think I could share a thing or two. I knew Safi well. And this would have been a total nightmare for her. The self-seriousness of it all would have made her skin crawl. She would have stood there and made the dumbest faces you've ever seen. Just to get me to laugh. The fact that she isn't
does
here
have a
right now to
punchable
fuck
face.
with us?
He also reminds me a bit of the guy in the first
It's
Life
not
is Strange.
fair.
Who was the evil basement torture photo dude.
Enough of this. I should
Yeah.
see how Moses is doing.
I'd like to open this up to anyone else who wants to say a few words. It can be anything. Fond memories of Safi, or a
Here if you
particularly
need anything.
impactful class you took with her.
Extra security. So why don't I feel any safer?
I don't know where Moses went. Aha.
Poor Moses. He really hasn't been the same since that night.
No view.
So, did it make you feel better? Shutting him up?
Honestly, kinda. In a stomping on your Barbies while pretending to be Godzilla kind of way.
Nice.
You know that's not a universal childhood experience, right?
Well, maybe it should be.
It definitely should be.
Hey, I have a question about Safi.
Okay.
How did you guys meet anyway? I never asked.
It's not much of a story. I came to Caledon late, mid-year. Safi was assigned to give me the big, shiny grad student tour. I think she saw it as a chore.
Doesn't Yasmin have a VIN for that?
Exactly. But then she saw this bracelet I got in Kyoto.
Oh.
A little cherry blossom.
I've always liked that bracelet.
She just finished a poem called Hanami. It means watching blossoms in Japanese. I haven't thought about that in a while.
What's the deal with this bench? She used to sit here all the time.
Oh, yeah. Guess we did, huh? This was our lunch bench when we were both teaching summer school. For someone so chatty, she really got the appeal of comfortable silence.
Yeah, we like
You know?
Moses. Moses is a cutie.
Hey, Max.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use present tense. For just a little longer. I'm not ready for Safi to be a was yet.
I'm with you, Moses. Go ahead and stay present tense as long as you want.
Just a little longer.
Okay. I think I might need a little alone time.
Probably just as well. I gotta get over to the observatory anyway.
You'll text if you need anything?
Yeah. Promise. You too. Yeah?
Yes, Max is the answer to that one.
No. You want to go in aggressive with the red deck. Hit hard and don't let up. Blue's more tactical.
Moses?
Because weird shit's happening. You doing it, Max?
It's not rock, paper, scissors. Any color deck can beat any other with the right cards. Yeah. Anytime. Later.
What the hell was that?
I don't
Where's
know, Max.
that other Moses? How do I bring him back?
Declare your allegiance!
Come on, Diamond. Seriously? Conscientious objector.
That's what they all say.
I'm unarmed, okay? Just want to get a hot cocoa. That's it.
Snowballs down. Let the observer pass.
What is going on? What am I seeing? Better keep following Moses until I figure it out.
Weird.
Where is that other Moses going? Gotta keep following
Learning
that
supernatural
other
powers
Moses.
just found out
I need to
Moses
figure
wanted
out
Coco.
what's going on.
Yep. Well, she had supernatural powers in the first one. So I guess this is just an extension of... I don't know. So in the first one, she could rewind time. So I don't know if this is Moses from the past.
Where is that other Moses going?
Why are we calling him Other Moses and not like Yellow Moses? Or Golden Moses? Or Ghost Moses? That is a good question. One Moses, two Moose?
Finals in 5 minutes.
I'm not the one taking it. It's time for our cocoa.
Safi?
You're hopeless. These poor kids pay tuition.
Hey, I have a 5-star rating on Teacherate.
I can't believe Max would stand me up. You were supposed to have lunch at the Turtle.
This is happening. This is real.
Is it?
Probably afraid you'll charge the whole thing to a card.
Oh my god, dude. Go.
Who do I follow?
It's too cold for this.
That really was Safi. I think I have to get to her.
Okay, thanks for answering my question. Find a way to talk to her.
I'm gonna tell Moses that you don't watch his Blu-rays. Bye.
If she could just hear me like I can hear her. Will you give me a break? I haven't done this supernatural bullshit since high school. It's not like riding a bike.
Two hands!
Fuck it. I got pizza rolls in my office.
Whoa! What did we do?
Open the door. What if one was enough now? We should have stayed blind.
Jeez. There you are. Thought I was gonna freeze to death.
So, are we in the past? Is she? I don't know. Ah, so we finished chapter 1. Yeah, we could change the past. Canonically, in my playthrough, I mean, I played through all the different options, but I didn't change the past. But I could have done. Yeah, so in the previous one, she could interact with people in the past, she could change the past, blah 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 blah. So most people said Chloe lived. I wonder if that's what they actually did in their playthrough, or if that's just what they chose this time because it has less impact. Like, I mean, just saying like, oh, we chose that Chloe died. That sounds bad, but if it's Chloe or an entire town of people, yeah, I stand by my decision. The people of Arcadia Bay have slowly moved on, but that's proven difficult for you. Most people wanted a date thing. Amanda's disappointed but happy to pursue a friendship with you. Well, I mean, you never know. Maybe one day it ends up as more than friends, but for now, just friends. That's fine. Finish Loretta's interview or call her bluff. Most people called her bluff. Loretta feels vindictive. Well, I wasn't going to talk about Safi like that. Like empty spaces for the potential. That's the most common. Nearly half of people didn't steal a plushie. I wonder if they just didn't find it. Max and Chloe were just friends. Again, that's because that's what I did in my playthrough. But I can see why most people wanted them to be high school sweethearts. Again, I don't know if that's what most people did in the playthrough, or if that's just what people said in this one. Max used Safi's pickup line and succeeded. Max used Reggie's pickup line and failed. Max used her... Okay, so we had to use Safi's pickup line to succeed. Interesting. Flipped all the paintings. Flipped some of the paintings. Didn't flip any paintings. Most people chose the nerdy and dirty mug. That's interesting. It's very interesting. We had a moment of reflection. Ah, Max won the bottle cap game. Max won but let Safi keep her secret, and Max didn't win. Hmm. Max added Arcadia Bay pictures to a photo wall. Max left a photo wall as it was. I didn't know. Oh! Yeah, because I picked them up and then I chose to tidy them away, I guess. I didn't know I could add them to the photo wall. And we reflected at the coffee shop. Oh, we could have bought Moses his hot chocolate. God damn it! And yeah, most people said there's no way Safi took her own life. That is the point of no return. See, so I now need to do another playthrough, definitely, to bring Moses his hot chocolate, because I didn't realise we could do that. It's always interesting with things like here. Like those 7% of people who didn't find the puzzle box, they wouldn't have known there was a puzzle box to find. Yeah, right, what time is it? I think this is a good place to leave it for the night, because if I start the next chapter, I'm going to want to finish the next chapter, and that could go on for a long while. So I will continue this tomorrow with chapter 2. But I think this is a good place to leave it. Yeah. It is a good cliffhanger, isn't it? So we've used some sort of magical powers and ended up maybe in the past, maybe in an alternate reality. I don't know. But Safi's still alive. Humph. Don't you humph me, F-Jams. Right, let's go to... Who should we raid? Who should we raid? Who should we raid? Try and find people who are playing something similar to this, but I don't think there is anybody that I follow who's playing something similar to this. And I don't want to raid someone who's playing this, because I definitely don't want spoilers.
I do not trust you. Don't trust myself.
Let's go to... I honestly don't know. Let's go see Jetpack Paul. He's playing something cozy. Most people are playing spoopy stuff.
Safety in numbers, but I never said I was ready.
Okay, so copy the raid message, paste it when we get there. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying this. I am absolutely loving it. I've got no idea what things I've locked myself into with the choices I've made. We will see, I guess. I will continue this at the same time tomorrow night, a bit earlier tomorrow night. I was a bit late starting tonight. So at like 5-ish GMT, it's UK time, tomorrow night. So I hope you can join me then. Until then, bye bye.